For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Berg here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lopez.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
The Bucks took a massive leap in Coach Mike Budenholzer's first season in Milwaukee. Budenholzer said he joined the organization at the perfect time. The new facilities, the energetic fans, the great roster, ownership, front office, everything is set up to have great success. And he added, I feel fortunate to be the coach. Kevin?
The feeling no doubt mutual. Thanks, DA. Two pretty high-level defensive teams tonight, Doris. Is that due to talent, scheme, or hustle, or what do you attribute it to?
I think, Kevin, you just named the three things that are prerequisites to being a great defensive unit. Number one, you have got to have individual talent that is suited athletically to guard. Number two, you've got to have a great scheme that the coach has put in position. How are you guarding the pick and roll? Do you want to top lock? Do you want to get out and challenge? Are you switching the pick and roll? And a lot of that comes down to, do you want to be great? Are you going to lay it all out there? Are you going to sacrifice your body? All of those things are a necessity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, Joe Harris is out there with Thomas. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Chiozza in at the point guard position. Now here's LeVert. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. LeVert the pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Matthews. Allen's shot is off. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Second shot opportunity, and Matthews with the lay-in.
Boy, I just love the activity of Wesley Matthews. This guy goes after offensive rebounds with gusto.
Here's Chiozza, guarded by Bledsoe. Chiozza scanning the floor. Shoots over Matthews. Chiozza, no good. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Antetokounmpo, stolen by LeVert. And here's the fast break. Pass to Chiozza. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Good D by Matthews. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
That one misses.
And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
Allen kicks to Harris. Shoots from the line.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Tries again. Thomas trying to break loose.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Middleton can't get it to go. Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
Offensive rebound. Allen, that's good.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Giannis against Thomas. Here's Giannis. LeVert grabs the miss.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Harris misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Bledsoe. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Harris passes to Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
It's a floater, and it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Harris. He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Here's Chioza. 11 points for him in that last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. And it's LeVert missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Well, the rhythm, the timing, when Bledsoe is in his groove, look out on the catch and shoot.
Chioza passes to LeVert. He kicks it to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's LeVert. Moves back up. And Allen with the nice bucket inside. Allen's got 6.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Thomas against Bledsoe. And it's sent back by Allen. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. While we have a moment here, let's see which teams have scored the most second chance points since the All-Star break. In third, the Nets.
Not many will go after it on the offensive boards the way they do. I mean, and particularly since the break, they have really made teams pay on the inside.
The pass to LeVert. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe for 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Boy, Greg, neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And here is Harris following the 3 from Eric Bledsoe. Harris against Middleton. Harris no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
No good from Bledsoe.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Allen. 6 points for him.
Boy, picking Jared Allen, number 22, back in 2017 has paid off for the Nets. This guy is proven already in his early 20s to be an NBA caliber starting center.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And Jared Allen grew up in the Austin area and played near his home at the University of Texas.
Yeah, Kev, just one season with the Longhorns. He really came into the league considered a project, but boy, his development is truly ahead of schedule.
So he can't get either to fall.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
Harris kicks to Allen. Pass to LeVert. To the paint. Here's Harris. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
This guy's such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Chiosa. And here's LeVert. And the basket by Thomas.
Well, this guy battles for everything he can get. Lance Thomas absorbs the hit, completes the play. Classic Lance Thomas.
Tipped away and stolen by Thomas. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Allen. He has 6. In the corner, it's Temple. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Golden State Warriors. Hill against Johnson. Harris outside. Feeds it to Allen. Knocked away. Lopez with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And now a 6-point Bucks lead. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Johnson outside. Allen outside. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. And they're on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Harris looking it over. Back to Johnson. Fires top of the key. The rebound by the Bucks.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors. The Nets making a switch here. Luwawu is checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Here's Temple. It's Allen, top of the key. Back to Temple. Over Ilyasova. Temple can't get it to go. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 17-6 run. Connaughton passes to Hill. Lopez outside. Here's DiVincenzo, defended by Allen.
Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Doris, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, and now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person, even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Nets trail by 8. Here's Johnson. A second chance effort. Lopez with the block.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot or free pass. He'll block and challenge anything.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Milwaukee. Luwawu, that's good, and Johnson with the assist. Luwawu's got his second bucket of the night. Bucks leading by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 8. This is the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Luwawu. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Can't hit from the low block. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Kevin, I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Johnson against Hill. Now Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many. Something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Ilyasova. He's out there with Robin Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. And so it's Milwaukee now after the miss from Crawford. DiVincenzo passes to Hill. Goes up on the high post. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Hill. Lopez has got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee. Hill against Johnson. Allen up top. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a one-year player at Texas, Jared Allen came into the league as a bit of a project. He's got ample playing time to develop in Brooklyn.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And Greg, safe to say, Allen's defense is ahead of his offense.
Yeah, but his mobility and leaping ability serve him well as a finisher, providing that vertical spacing teams like to have inside.
Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Corver comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Good on the second free throw. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Williams. Lopez outside. Passes it to Corver. Kicks it to Hill. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
But George Hill does it all for this team, including gutting the defense with his quickness. Just a sensational drive.
Now here's Crawford. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Marvin Williams.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson.
Well, when you look at the skill set of Tyler Johnson, he really is the epitome of a catalyst. Comes in full energy every time, and if he's hitting his shots, you just ride that wave of scoring.
Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Rodions Kurucs. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And with Johnson, Greg, you never know how on his shot will be day to day.
And that's okay. Teams need a player who can carry them off the bench when they get it going. Johnson is a bit of a microwave that heats up immediately, but if he's cold, you simply drop back the minutes for that game.
The Nets making a switch here. Chioza's checked in. Bledsoe outside. Offline with his 3.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
LeVert the pass to Chioza. Thomas deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. LeVert kicks to Crawford. Korver with the defensive effort.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Come get it.
Here's Connaughton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Lopez. Stolen by LeVert. Inside, here's Luwawu. That's good, and it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his third assist on the night. Bucks leading by 9. Bledsoe with him. He's got 5. And Luwawu Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Matthews comes in for Pat Connaughton. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Giannis. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Matthews passes to Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Outside Thomas. Pass to LeVert. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Celtics. And Giannis throws it down.
Eric Bledsoe's court vision is probably underrated. What a pretty pass.
Nets trail by 12. Chioza passes to Thomas. Pass to Luwawu. That's tipped. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Passes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
Here's Chioza. Outside Thomas. There's the pass to LeVert. Pass to Chioza. Over Bledsoe. And the Nets miss again. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. And there's the feed to Bledsoe. The shot's good. Bledsoe's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for Williams. And Middleton subbed in for Kyle Korver. And here is Thomas. Here's Chioza. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Nets missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's the floater. And Bledsoe puts it in. Bledsoe's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Here's Chioza. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Incredible foot speed. There are not many guys that can keep up with Eric Bledsoe in transition.
Here's Chioza. LeVert with a wide open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. Pass to Middleton. Launches a 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's LeVert. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Matthews finds Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And for the matchup with the Grizzlies, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here's Chioza. Luwawu, the pass to LeVert. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, Karis LeVert, the vertical is special. That is nicely done.
Passes it to Lopez. From downtown, he doesn't hit that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Luwawu, guarded by Bledsoe. Feeds to Thomas. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And again, the Bucks miss. Nets trail by 17. Here's Chioza. The pass to LeVert from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. So it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Johnson, the pass to Caruch. That's tipped. Now Hill, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Dishes to Lopez. Over Harris. Lopez, no luck.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Temple kicks to Johnson. Pass to Harris. Here's Karuch. No good on the three. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Hill left side. Pass to Lopez. Good on the bucket.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Temple. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's back to Hill. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. Middleton left side. Puts it up from 17. And that one is off. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 15 points, 5 assists, and 10 rebounds. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
We're seeing the Giannis effect. First player to ever finish in the top 20 in all 5 major statistical categories. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? It doesn't speak for his overall impact, but I just want to tell you, that's impressive.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Nets trail by 21. We've got Allen. Harris is out there with Lance Thomas. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Chioza in at the point guard. So that's the Nets 5. Allen in the post. Lopez covering. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, LeVert. It doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's LeVert. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And let's take a look now at LeVert's numbers. Just an incredible month of basketball. 10th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. Now, he doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, "I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again." And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. It's Allen, top of the key. Pass to LeVert. Off target with his three.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. Thomas with the steal. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Chioza. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And the rejection by Giannis.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The 2018 rookie class has been something to watch, Doris. Talent at the top, but also some terrific mid-round picks.
You know, no question, Landry Shamet is a guy who I think can be a clutch, big-time scorer who does not seem bowed by any moment, doesn't seem to be affected by pressure. Mitchell Robinson had one of the great shot-blocking seasons in New York Knicks history. I know the team didn't have success, but as a second-round guy, Mitchell Robinson could have an awfully long career.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Chioza. Passes it to LeVert. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harris outside. Right wing, just 5 to shoot. Puts it up.
Well, that lateral quickness, right, really shows up on the defensive end for Bledsoe. Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jared Allen. The Bucks have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And with Eric Bledsoe, to me, when he's playing with confidence and when he's playing under control, this guy is a big-time difference maker.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Wesley Matthews. Bledsoe hits them both. Brooklyn with the ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Chioza passes to Harris. Down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Just terrific focus by Lance Thomas, converting inside against some pretty spirited defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jamal Crawford. He's checked in for Karis LeVert. That free throw good from Thomas.
Well, how about this guy? Undrafted after winning a national championship in college at Duke, Lance Thomas, one of those classic glue guys.
Here's Giannis. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Lopez, no luck.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Chioza. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot, and it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Bledsoe taking his time here, and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Here's Chioza. And the pass to Harris. The dish to Thomas. Pass to Chioza. 6 to shoot. Allen passes to Thomas. Over Korver. Here's Allen. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Allen's got 11.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. Giannis up top. He's guarded by Thomas. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Allen following the basket by Giannis. And that one is good. He's got 13.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Connaughton kicks to Giannis to the inside. Count the basket. And the Bucks lead by 21.
You know, good example of strength and control there by Lopez. He took some contact on that one.
Here's Chioza. Guarded by Bledsoe. Harris against Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
The 33rd pick in 2014 out of the University of Virginia. Boy, has Joe Harris found his niche the last couple of seasons as a dead-eye shooter.
Marvin Williams has checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 21. Pass to Korver. Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Doris, more recently, we've seen Harris's offensive efficiency go through the roof.
It really has, Kevin, and it's not just his long-range shooting. He understands that he had to be adept at attacking off the closeout because they're going to take away that three-point shooting. He's got to be able to do both, and he's proven he's willing to.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Korver gets a wide-open look, buries the long-range jumper. Korver's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Harris outside. Now here's Crawford. Steps back and fires. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes to Lopez. Back to Connaughton. He dishes it to Lopez. Bledsoe for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 13. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension. And what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Taken away by Williams. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
The Bucks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. George Hill's checked in for the Bucks. And the second free throw, good. Some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. And so it's Brooklyn with it. George Hill missing his last shot. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
And though his release point a little low, Johnson's got a quick enough trigger to get it off.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Williams with the ball. A rebound by the Nets. Allen's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Llewellyn. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Connaughton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And there's the pass to Temple.
2 minutes left.
Pass to Karuch. From 13, he squares up and sinks it. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Connaughton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. They get a hand on it. Ilyasova with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Temple. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Allen, no good on the free throw. The Nets making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. .104 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Karuch. And he overshot that one, missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And good that time. DiVincenzo's got 7 now in this quarter.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Temple. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Temple's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Johnson against Hill. And it's sent back by Allen. Johnson against Hill. Allen. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. And that's 15 points for Jared Allen.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Bucks, Ilyasova at the 4 with Lopez at the 5. Then there's Brown, then there's Hill, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. Lopez, no luck.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Hill against Johnson. Do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. And he knocks down the first one. Musa, he's checked in for the Nets. Good on both. Here's Temple. The pass to Hall. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Got a piece of it. Pass to Temple. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Musa. Banked in off the glass. Musa's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
The Nets shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Anderson, and it's sent back by Lopez. And they're able to recover. Here's Musa. He's guarded by Hill. And it's Caruch missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's DiVincenzo. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Anderson against Brown. Anderson outside. Over Ilyasova. Anderson can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's DiVincenzo. The jump hook. Caruch grabs the board. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Musa passes to Temple. Teams, if they can keep the rights to their best player, we see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
Pass to Anderson. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And second-round pick Caruch ended up starting most of last season for the Nets as a rookie.
Well, think about it. Back in Europe, this guy was playing limited minutes for Barcelona. Some said they were trying to hide him from NBA scouts. But there is no question he is on everyone's radar now, Kev.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Garrett Temple. And the free throw, no good. Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
And there it is for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Crawford against Hill. Crawford passes to Hall. Here's Karuch. Passes it to Crawford. This one for 3. Cans it from downtown.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Hill passes to Lopez. Ilyasova with the ball. Outside Hill. Lopez inside. Rebounded by the Nets. Anderson passes to Musa. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Musa's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Lopez finds Ilyasova. To the paint. Here's Korver. Shoots a fader. The shot's good from Lopez.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Brown against Anderson. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's his first foul. It's all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner 3, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
Hill on the wing, Williams. And no good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. The pass to Crawford. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Outside Korver. Pass to Hill. Jacks up a 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, you love how Hill shoots it immediately off the pass. Just exceptional timing from the crafty guard.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Crawford with the ball. Williams picks him up. Lets it go from 11. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing, he was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
And the basket by Hill.
Boy, Kev, how about the recognition of Kyle Korver? Puts the pass on time and on target, makes it an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Here's Musa. He's guarded by Hill. And it's Karuch missing. And so Brown will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Korver. He kicks it to Lopez. With the fadeaway. But they get it back. Offensive rebound, Bucks. It's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Shoots from 12. Drained for 2 points. Crawford's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Outside Korver. Passes it to Lopez. Outside Korver. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
How gorgeous is Kyle Korver's jump shot? This thing is beauty in motion. What a release.
Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Anderson passes to Caruth. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Here's Hill. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansion cities?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now, not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct.
Shooting two.
No good on the free throw.
Robin Lopez, the prototypical lunch pail player. He brings so much skill, able to create some offense when his number is called.
And he's good on the second. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Musa. Back to Crawford. It's stolen by Korver. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. And that one drops for him.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Crawford looking over the floor. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. There's the pass to Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, a skilled free throw shooter for his size, so you love Lopez getting to the line.
The line for the Bucks. Robin Lopez taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Lopez. He's off on the second. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, you know, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
That one goes in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lopez finds Williams. Outside Hill. Pass to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, what you like about Williams is how he's changed his game over time. Now he's a fantastic stretch four in this league.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Williams. Here's Musa. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.